Okay, so this is going to be a video to explore the illusion of separation. Um, is separation actually something that is real? Can you find separation? That's the question. Can you actually find actual separation? Can you find anything that is separate from everything else? Have you ever seen a human that is separate from everything else? Or have you only seen a human within? Let's give it a common term: existence. Existence, right? Existence in this way I'm using it means all that is. It's the entire universe. It's beyond. It's whatever created the universe. That's it. That's existence too. It is all that is. Um, if you believe in a deity or something that created the universe, well, that deity exists. And if there are multiverses, multiple universes, they're all in existence. So existence is all that is. All that is. Yeah? Okay. So we're using this word existence. Have you ever seen a human outside of existence? Can you separate a human from existence? Hmm. Now, in this exploration, much better not to use thought. But I'm using thought because I would sit here and be quiet without it, which may actually be very useful if anyone would watch it. Not to look at me, but sitting in silence, useful. Sitting as silence, more useful. Sitting without separation. So, thought says water bottle, separate from human, human separate from other human, right? Thought is creates individual things, individe dual. It divides, it dualizes the one existence. There's only one existence, and anything that we'd say is outside of existence, if it exists, it's in existence. So we could call these thought demarcates what we could call aspects of existence, and gives them borders, like the water bottle ends here. The human ends at this line, right? It separates. Of course, it gets very hairy, even on a conceptual level. If you say, okay, the water in this bottle is not the bottle, it's in the bottle, right? And then we go, is the water in the human? Or is it the human? Or how long does it take? It starts to spread, become, this 70 something percent water. So body is separate. Same thing's happening with the oxygen, right? There's oxygen right here in this space. And then I go, is it me yet? It's starting to enter the blood. Is it me now? Well, that's not me, that's out there. But some of it's me now. Am I oxygen or not? Is oxygen me? Am I this body? If you take all the oxygen out, well, this body, gone, right? Dead. The matter would still exist for a bit, but it would also separate. So can you take anything out of existence? No, because that would be part of existence. Okay. So there's one existence. Yeah? So without thought, can you find separation? How do you even perceive things without thought? Well, you perceive them directly. For instance, you can feel. Is there separation? Can I experience separation that is not based in thought? Is that even a possibility? Or is it all made up? It's a useful tool to say, if there's land, if there's a land mass and there's a river that is separating the two sides of the land, it's a useful word because we can say we need some way to cross the river, whether it's I'm a good swimmer or a boat or a bridge, right? So we have the word as a useful thing, and I am separate from you, and we have to make a plan to meet so we can be together. But is there separation? Does the body is this separate from the space around it? Have you, even on a spatial level, have you ever seen a human separate from space, without any space? Have you ever seen the absence of space even? Mm-hmm. The human is almost entirely space, actually. It's supposed to be 99.9999999% space. And what's the other stuff? Is the other stuff other than existence? So space exists. And what we'd call that stuff that's not space, it exists. Are they actually two things? And even some of the very precise teachings and pointings and kind of inquiries and exercises that try to help you be non-separate start out by separating you into the witness or the observer or awareness of the stuff, right? Because it's trying to disconnect you from this very deep-seated trance of being this body and these memories and these preferences and opinions and ideas, these images and stories, right? This narrative that revolves around this body as it's lived through life. It's trying to pull you out of that, so it's going, okay, I know I'm not this, because I perceive this. This is something I'm aware of. And then it goes, okay, is there any different in the function of being aware of this than the function of being aware of this? No, I'm aware of both. The relationship is actually the same, awareness of the object. And then we can go to sounds. So everyone generally has a nonstop voice in their head, commenting and talking da 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 all day long. So that voice, we can all do this right now. Everyone in their mind say the word tree. So just in your mind, say that word. Now you perceived that. You perceived that sound. And I can say the word tree, and you perceive that sound. The function is exactly the same again, awareness of the object, right? So it's trying to pull you out of, oh, that sound inside is not me because I'm aware of it. And so it does that with all the objects. It does that with feelings. Oh, if I'm aware of the feeling, I'm not the feeling. I'm aware of it. The thought, no, I'm aware of that. The story, the narrative, the memory, and it disconnects you from being so rooted as I am this body in the story. But again, have you ever seen a thing in the absence of awareness? can you separate awareness from the water bottle? And, of course, the water bottle itself can go out of view. But can you separate awareness from what we'd call the object, what we are aware of? Can you do that? And the weird thing is, even being, existence as such, can be the object. The underlying isness of being can even be the object, and even awareness can be the object, even though it's not a form. But still, can you separate what is experienced from what is experiencing? The experiencer and the experienced. Those are inseparable too. There is no dividing line. And again, don't believe me. Look, try to find the border between anything, between me and whatever I say I am and something else. Try to find the border. Try. Try to find it. Try to find separation. Try to find the separation between awareness and the object. Try to take something out of experience, existence. Try to, anywhere you go, anything you experience is in existence. Try to escape existence. Try to escape awareness. Try to escape being. Where's separation? Where is that in-divide duality? So thought is built on dividing one into things for practical uses, for creative uses, for beneficial uses, not taking it too seriously. It's there for that. But aside from an idea, is there separation? Is there division? What if we consider, until we find it, maybe it's not real? And what would that mean for you? What are you if there's no division? Without a separate you? Have you ever been separate from anything in your experience? Can you be separate from your experience? Can you? Is it possible? So really check it out. Check it out without language, without thought. If you want to use thought, you can do that a little, just like we did. Try to, but use existence as your measuring stick. Can you separate something from the one thing? And can you separate awareness from anything? Could awareness and existence be the same thing? Could that mean what is looking through these eyes is what is looking through those eyes? The same existence peering at itself through itself. Existence peering at itself through itself. So this is like a sensing device of existence. It's a camera, it's a microphone, it's a sensory apparatus of existence so that it can experience itself. Existence can experience this bottle from here with this camera. but it is looking at itself at an appearance, as an appearance of existence, an aspect of existence. Even the word I is a thought. Something that's trying to take ownership of awareness. Okay, enjoy.